So, over the years, teaching thousands of students from around the world, I've noticed that for the most part, they have really clear professional goals, very ambitious professional goals, which is great. What we're going to work on in this video is expressing those goals in a variety of ways. So, what I've seen when I ask students to write out their goals or tell me their goals, tell the other students their professional objectives, they say, I want to and I would like to. So I want to work in the pharmaceuticals industry. I would like to be a human resources director for a big corporation. These phrases are fine, absolutely. But there's a lot of other phrases that you can use to express your goals, and we're going to look at them right now. So here's a couple of key phrases that you can use. For example, I hope to get a promotion. Now, be careful. I put this one in here to contrast the other ones because I hope it's actually a desire, but it's very different from the other ones where your mind and your will are much more activated. So hope is almost like you're leaving it to the fates. It doesn't sound very proactive. It doesn't sound like you're doing much about it. So I don't recommend using this one in business. If it's a goal that's way down the road and you're really not doing anything about it, then it's appropriate. Let's look at the other ones. I plan to work in Europe. So now you've got a plan, you've thought it through, you've thought through the details, your mind is engaged with this. My intention is to be a regional sales manager. You can also say, I intend to be a regional sales manager. So now your will is engaged. Finally, I will work in fashion management as a buyer. This one sounds the most determined. You're stating it as a fact. It's not just a plan, it's not just an intention, and it's certainly not just a hope. This is what's going to happen. That's the way that you're saying it when you say, I will work in fashion management as a buyer. This last key phrase is very interesting. It's different from the others. And how is it different? It's different because if we look at it, I train 8 hours a week in order to get my black belt in 2016. So what's the difference? The difference is that you're talking about the process as well as stating the goal. So here you're talking about what are you doing now? What time, what energy are you dedicating to making the goal happen? So it's quite interesting to have this kind of key phrase in your back pocket. It could be very appropriate, especially if you want people to be convinced that this goal is going to happen for you. So these are some key phrases that you can use to state your goals in a variety of different ways. I hope that they're helpful to you, and I would love to hear your comments in the discussion section of the course.